Hello, all my Pisces babies, and get ready. I am going to draw your bi weekly general tarot reading, and we're going to start right now. Now, as usual, if you have not done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and make sure to ting that bell so you will be notified when I go live or upload new videos. Okay, now Pisces, as you can see, I have a few changes this week. These are going to be permanent changes. This is going to be the spread that I'm going to use and the questions that I'm going to use from now on for your bi-weekly readings. Now, I'm using 3 decks this week, and I'm going to be using at least 3 decks from now on. They may not be these same decks. As I accumulate decks, I may integrate them in order to get used to their energies and get familiar with the cards themselves. Okay, with that being said, I've already prayed over the cards and shuffled them, so we are just going to get started here. Card number 1 is the overall theme for the next 2 weeks. Card number 2 is what you are leaving behind. Card number 3, what you are continuing. Card number 4, what is coming into your life. Card number 5, what is coming into your career. Card number 6, what is coming in for your relationships. Card number 7, what is to come for your personal growth. And card number 8, the overall advice for you for the next 2 weeks. Now, the base cards are, of course, the Gilded Tarot cards. And this deck that I'm dealing right now, these are the As Above cards. And the other deck here, these are the So Below cards. Now, these are going to be used as our clarifiers for these initial cards that were drawn. It's just going to give us a little bit more in-depth information on what is to come in the next couple of weeks for you guys. And if you would like the As Above and So Below cards, they are available on Amazon in the Book of Shadows Tarot collection. And the link to all 3 decks are in the description below. Okay, let's get started here. The overall theme for the next 2 weeks. Okay, everything, especially with your relationships, looks great. You have that bonded energy with somebody, and it's a great loving energy. It's cohesive, and you guys communicate very well. If there is a decision that needs to be made you both make the decision together, and you don't make a decision without the other person. And along with that energy comes the 10 of Fire, which is saying that there is something that you need to do or something that you need to say to somebody, and it's written in the stars. It's set. You have to do this in order to move past whatever the situation is, or to move forward with it. This does not mean it's a negative thing. This just means that there is some kind of action that you need to take in the next couple of weeks in order to allow for your personal growth and possibly that of your companion. And along with that, once you're done with this action that you need to take, or whatever you need to say to somebody, the King of Wands is coming in here. Now, this person, it could be male or female, but they're coming in to help you. They're coming in to help you with inspiration and with your passions, what fulfills you. They're helping to push you towards what your dreams are and what your goals are for the next couple of weeks, and they're going to help you out quite a bit. So pay close attention to what this energy or what this person has to say. Now, what are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind the imbalances that you've been dealing with lately. There's been some issues with being able to balance your conscious and subconscious, and not being able to balance your emotions with reality, and your expectations with what actually is happening. So you're going to leave that behind. At some point, someone's going to come in and help you learn to get that balance and to get that flow going, so you can get back into where you need to be in this point in your life. And when you've learned that lesson, you're going to start to see the initial rewards from those actions that you're taking and that balancing that you're achieving. And there may be a little bit of pain around this balancing and around what you're leaving behind, but there's going to be another person, the Queen of Chalices. This energy again could be male or female. This person's going to be there to help you through any of the difficulties that you're going to have when you leave that behind, so you can start to see some improvement in your life. Okay, card number 3, what you are continuing. You are continuing to move forward. But you still need to leave stuff behind. There's decisions that you need to make on what exactly to leave behind and what's going to benefit you in the future and what isn't. So you'll need to continue to make those choices and to push yourself to move on to the next step and the next part of your life, the next logical step in your evolution. And along with that indecisiveness, you get the blessing of the 7 of Air. And the 7 of Air is trying to help you clear things up when it comes to your decisions. Now, when you look at the yin and the yang, there's always part of the light in the dark and part of the dark in the light. And this is telling you that whatever decisions that you are wrestling with, and whatever you need to leave behind, whatever you're thinking about leaving behind or deciding to leave behind, think about the question, because the answer is in the question. And if you still can't find the answer, then you're not asking the right question. So sit down and give it some more thought. And in comes the Knight of Chalices, who is going to help you concentrate on those exact questions and on what questions you need to ask, and to help you envision your perfect life, your perfect everything in its place, and basically helping you envision what you want your life to be. This is the start of manifestation, and the Knight of Chalices knows this, and he's going to help you sit down and think about it all and get the answers to your questions. Well, actually ask the right questions so you can come up with the right answers in order to know what to leave behind to move forward. Okay, card number 4, what is entering into your life? And we have another page here, we have Page of Wands here. Now, the Page of Wands is going to, again, help you explore and help you to realize or examine what makes you tick, what inspires you, what drives you, what your passions are, so you know exactly what you need to do to start moving towards those. And there may be some inner conflicts. I see this as inner conflicts, this card, when it's coming up along with this page. You may have a few conflicts within yourself, a few indecisions about what you're really passionate about and which direction you want to go. So it's going to take courage. It's going to take it's going to take you pressing yourself and asking yourself the real hard questions in order to get through whatever issues you're going to have with your decisions on your passions and how to move forward here. But once you ask those questions, you're going to have the King of Chalices coming in here to help you in with all that creative and fun and teaching energy to help you create or start to create your vision and start to manifest what it is that you want in your life. But whatever this king energy here, this person is coming in, maybe they're going to mentor you. Maybe you have decided on, you have finally asked yourself the hard questions, you've decided on a path, and you're going to go out and find yourself a mentor to show you how to do it creatively and easily, and do it in a way where you're going to have fun doing it, and it's going to be beneficial to you and your life, and it's going to be a happy way of moving forward into your new passions. Now, this is what is coming into your career. Now, with this card, the Five of Pentacles, you are concentrating a little too much on what you don't have. What you need to do is switch your way of thinking. You may not be in a perfect job right now, but being in this job that you're in allows you to have the financial security that you need to move forward with your business, your new business, or move forward in a new direction. So even though you're not in where you want to be when it comes to your career, there is benefits to this as long as you look at the benefits and not the things that you're lacking. And when you look at the benefits that you have right now, you're going to find that you have some really good relationships with people that can benefit you substantially, but those relationships can also have a negative influence, and you may be too caught up in that other person and the relationship, and you're neglecting your duties when it comes to your work. Maybe you guys are out just having fun, going to late night parties, showing up for work late, things like that. So just be careful when it comes to spending time with your coworkers. And I'm not saying you can't spend time with your coworkers. That is a good thing. There's quite a lot that can be gained by getting to know your coworkers personally, but the Devil card is coming in here as another warning, and it's telling you that everything in moderation, and just because some situation or something looks good doesn't mean it's good for you. So make sure, if you are going out with coworkers and having a good time after work or whatever, make sure it's with the right coworkers, and make sure that whatever you say to this coworker, they're not going to come back to work and twist what you say and turn things into a negative situation. Because when the devil card comes up here, it's kind of like manipulation. It's somebody that's holding you back. It's somebody that you really can't trust, and you just need to be careful when it comes to other people, especially when it comes to your career in the next couple of weeks. Okay, card 6, what is to come in your relationships? And this is a great card for your relationships. And this has more to do with personal relationships than it does with the work relationships. You are being blessed. You are being guided towards somebody that is going to really substantially benefit your life, and you're going to be happy with that person. If you're single, this is a great card for you to start, just looking around this next couple of weeks and seeing what's out there, because you never know when you're going to be guided to that person. You're just going to bump into them on the street or at work or when you're getting coffee or something. It's just divine guidance when it comes to your relationships this week, and they're guiding you toward your absolute soulmate. This is Bellatane, and this is the perfect choice when it comes to relationships. This is the card above all cards when it comes to relationships. This is your soulmate energy that you're being guided to in the next couple of weeks. And if you are with someone already, if you're married or you're in a relationship, these two cards can mean that you guys are going to take things to the next level. Maybe there is a marriage proposal. Maybe someone's going to find out that they're pregnant, but it has to do with the divine guidance and absolute perfection when it comes to your relationships in the next couple of weeks. Now, with all of that positive energy around your relationships and all that those great vibes coming in from the first two cards, the Five of Chalices comes in to tell you that there may be something revolving around your relationships that are going to get you down this week. But don't let it keep you there. There is always more to look forward to than there is to dwell on. So don't dwell on whatever this issue is. You need to get up. You can deal with the situation, sit down, do your grieving. I'm not saying don't grieve. I'm not saying don't be upset. I'm saying do your grieving, but then get yourself up, dust yourself off, and move on, because you have so much to look forward here when it comes to your relationships this week. Even though there's a bump in the road, it doesn't mean that the road comes to a dead end. Okay, card 7. What is to come with your personal growth? Now, the Knight of Wands is coming in here, and this is kind of interesting since you had the Page of Wands over here helping you or bringing you information on different things that interest you, that are and helping you think about what you're passionate about. You have the Knight of Wands over here that's going to come in and help you gather what you need in order to move forward with your passion and your whatever it has been inspiring you, and wherever you're moving when it comes to what inspires you in your personal life. But along with that energy, there may be some things that he brings to you, some knowledge that he brings to you that may be painful. But in the end, it's going to be beneficial, very beneficial for whatever this is that you're going to be working on and moving towards. So even though the knowledge is going to hurt and maybe sting a little bit, don't let that stop you. Because once you deal with whatever you have to deal with, that knowledge is going to be there for you for the rest of your life, and you're going to know instantly how to navigate that situation, and it's going to be extremely beneficial to you in the future, especially when it comes to your overall abundance in life. And once you get through that, you will be able to celebrate with your friends. I mean, these are going to be spontaneous, happy events with close friends. This isn't something that's going to be public or anything like that. It's not a huge public celebration, but it's something that you're going to be able to celebrate with your close friends and family. And everybody's just going to have a good time and be very happy about what is coming about with your passions. Okay, what is the overall advice for the next couple of weeks? Well, you gotta watch out for the unexpected. There may be, throughout this whole reading, it's ups and downs throughout the next couple of weeks, but it's not energy that is really completely negative. It's energy that is telling you what to watch for and how to navigate the situation and how to stop anything bad from happening. So if you see something that may pop up, or if you see something happening, you're going to be able to have the help you need in order to navigate the situation and to turn that from a falling tower into a solid foundation and start new. So that card is not really totally bad. It's just watch out for the unexpected. And along with that, you're also being urged to set your boundaries, especially with other people, and find a clean, healthy space, even if you have to create it, in order for you to be able to work on yourself and work on yourself spiritually. Connect with the divine this week. Do whatever you've got to do in order to meditate, to center yourself, ground yourself, and to concentrate and gather your powers and direct them. So even if you have to tell people, hey, not right now, not this week, not next week, we will set up a time later, I have things to do, period. That's something that you're going to need to do. You need to set boundaries with people in the next couple of weeks. And if you take all of that advice that is being given to you, and along with your theme for this week, everything is going to work out, and you're going to be able to sit down and look at everything, enjoy everything, and have the satisfaction of a job well done. You're going to come to the completion of something, and it's going to be very satisfying for you and for those closest to you, and it's going to be well deserved. So I hope that you have enjoyed this reading. Now, before you go, don't forget to watch more videos, subscribe, and make sure you ting that bell, because I'm going live here very shortly. Today, or once or twice a week, I'm going to start scheduling lives. And they're going to be free readings for everybody. So don't forget to ting that notification bell and like and share this video.